Hey guys, how are you all today? Hope you're all okay. Danny and I haven't really done much today, to be honest. I've not really picked up the camera at all today. You might be able to tell from my voice, but I'm so sick. I phoned the doctors up this morning regarding Daisy because her skin looked horrendous this morning. So I phoned them up and I asked to have a face-to-face appointment with the doctor. So after speaking to the doctors on the phone, or the secretary, the doctor called me back. Well, she requested photos. So I sent her photos and then an actual doctor called me back about an hour later, asked me to bring Daisy down. So I took Daisy down. They checked her over. They said that she's got eczema. They've prescribed her a different cream to the one that they prescribed on Wednesday, and they've also prescribed her some antibiotics to try and get the redness down of it because it looks so sore. And I hated putting that other cream on her because she screamed her head off. So it must have been sore. So I just couldn't do it. It was breaking my heart. So the doctors have prescribed a different cream for me to use for her. So see how we go with that. She's asked to see her again on Monday to see whether it's changing, helping. But it's just one of those, we got to persevere, get through it. She's actually asleep at the minute. Both kids last night were a bit of a nightmare. Daisy would not settle in her cot at all. So I've got a bouncer by the side of my bed that she actually was able to settle in. So she went to sleep in a bouncer last night, which isn't ideal, but, she just would not go in her cot. Every time I put her in there, she would scream. I managed to get her to sleep in the bouncer, so that's what we had to go with last night. And then about an hour, maybe 2 hours after Charlie'd gone to bed, because he fell asleep in the car, by the time we got home, it was literally like the last 45 minutes in the car journey, Charlie decided to fall asleep in the car, which wasn't an issue because it was late. It was about 8:15 by the time we actually left. We got home at quarter to 10. So it was a long journey home. My knee is absolutely throbbing me today. I don't know why. I thought having a nice bath would help. So Danny had the kids for me. And I went upstairs and I just spent an hour in the bath. But I thought maybe having a nice soak in the bath would help ease the pain in my knee. In all fairness, I think it's just made it worse. My throat feels like I've swallowed razor blades. It's so sore. I've been using my spray thing, but I think it's more like a numbing agent. It doesn't actually... I don't feel like it's doing anything. I mean, it helps for about 2 minutes and then it's back to the same old. But it hurts to swallow any type of food. Even... What did we have for dinner? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Danny'd made a pot noodle and I had, he had half of it and I had the other half of it. Even trying to swallow the pot noodle was sore. Daisy this morning, her eyes looked really puffy as if she was having an allergic reaction, but when I took her to the doctors, they said it wasn't. They said it was just her eczema flaring up. I am a bit behind on the videos, but to be honest, I've been that poorly that by the time the kids are sleeping, Danny and I put on a film. When it gets to the point where, it's bedtime, I literally make Daisy a bottle and go to bed. I don't even think about editing. But I think that's just because I'm a bit run down at the minute. I'm exhausted, I'm hurting, I'm poorly. I will get back on top of them. I was back on top of them and then I kind of just let it slip away again. So that this time it's my own fault, but I'm not well, guys. Both kids last night with a nightmare. Daisy wouldn't settle in a bouncer. Charlie decided after being asleep for about 2 hours that it was time for him to wake up screaming. Danny tried to settle him. He wasn't having it. He was just hysterical. So I went up, I asked him what was the matter, and he said his tummy was hurting. So after having a cuddle with him for a little bit and realising he was not really calming down, we had to put him to bed in our bed, which just made everything a whole lot harder because it's bad enough when Charlie comes into the bed in the middle of the night because he just takes up all the room. Like, I woke up this morning, it was about 3:45, to Charlie lying, not next to us, like that. He was lying like this. His feet were in Danny's face, and his head was like the top of my head, just laying across the pillows. So I was able to turn him to the side and move him up. But as soon as I moved him up, he rolled over back onto my side, which is a nightmare. And then Daisy, she's just been a bit unsettled. She seems a bit better today, but she's still scratching and I feel so horrible, so bad. But, you know, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to keep on top of her creams, you know. I need to give her some antibiotics. I've phoned the doctors, made sure they've seen her. There's nothing really else I can do. So it's literally just the whole keep on top of it and hopefully it goes down. But I'm going to end this video here. I'm absolutely exhausted. My eyes, I feel like they're trying to close as I'm speaking. So I'm going to let you go. Remember to like this video if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.